I mean, Ardent would have been good, yes. Ardent would have been a great pick there, but you can't just go Cinderhulk Ardent like you used to be able to in the past. I don't know. It's hard to fit it into the build.
Welcome to Summoner's Rift.
A fine addition. We see
Okay, so if
beauty
Gore
in the
doesn't work,
stars,
should I try Moon?
and they see
30
beauty
seconds
in
until
us.
minions spawn.
What should I do? Is that in the bush?
Always
Fuck,
the
I don't think that's in the bush. Is it? I think it barely is, actually. Moon or Divine?
I may be merciful, but
I could try going like a Divine Thornmail.
First,
How does Riven already lose? To Jace? You gotta be trolling. To lose level 1 to a Jace?
the best weapons are beautiful.
He's gonna go ward.
To truly see the stars, I climbed.
But I'm smarter than that. I'm gonna path around. I saw you ward. Oh my god, he's actually gonna fucking... This is gonna suck ass.
Fade and be gone.
No! No! I was so close! That was a Synapse clip. That was a Synapse clip right there.
Failure has always been my greatest mentor.
Fuck. God, that was so close. If I have bone plating, instead I win. Damn it, bone plating.
The mountain showed me my path. Rest easy. Skin aglow. A little something from Targon. We must serve life.
not
Cool. Beauty is a job well done. Demacia was my home, but the stars are my destination.
Thanks for buffs back.
Always forward. Human life is fleeting. A mountain's life less so. Stars. Stars are eternal. Just in case. Just as the mountain is eternal, so is hope. In the end, we only regret the chances we didn't take. Let me make myself crystal clear. resolve. Sometimes
I was just waiting for Olaf, just like, come find out, honestly.
I am no longer the man I once was. Rest easy.
Why wouldn't Olaf go lethal? You know? Am I the only one who thinks that? I think Olaf would be so much better with lethal. Right?
Let's climb that mountain, shall we? The mountain's question is unique for each of us.
How's the season treating you? We had a really bad day yesterday. I'm trying to recover from that. So, could be better. But I've been banning Talon. I've never banned Talon, but people play Talon so much, and it's actually kind of working. I think this Talon ban I've picked up,
Stand against
pretty smart. It's not like Talon has a hard counter to Taric, but it's just played so often. It's kind of frustrating, actually.
The Protector speaks through me. The fight never ends. A little something from Targon. Gens hurt, don't they? Each
dive him.
life is a rare
still here.
jewel. We must serve life.
You thought. Oh man, just because he's not autoing, that means
The
I can win this.
stars
Nope.
freed me from myself.
Fuck. Jace players. Arcane enjoyers. Oh, that burns.
The mountain's mysteries are known to me.
Maybe I don't do Herald. Let's see, I bet Olaf will do Herald for me. He's on red right now, and I don't see him in the next 20 seconds.
The
He's on Herald.
stars were the question. I was the answer.
Because I would see him. Oh, wait, no, I saw him there. Never mind. Just kidding.
Now I'm all spooled up.
Easy on the eyes. Don't
Sorry, your champ kind of sucks.
Has been slain.
You are lost no
Rest easy.
We can dive him.
Embrace the cosmos. I will shatter.
Where
My
to?
heart is filled with starlight. I give it freely to all.
Pog.
For beauty.
Pog, says the Ribbon. Do you always smite and stun Crab?
Sparkle even in the absence of light.
Depends, actually. There's a weird interaction with Crab now that I haven't really talked about ever. It's when you do the first Crab and you're about to gank, if you actually stun and smite the Crab, you literally won't charge your stun fast enough to have stun up and ready for the time that you gank. It sounds like a weird problem to have, but it's something I've noticed, actually.
Elegance never helped win a fight.
Taric jungle,
It
OP.
never hurt.
What the hell? Taric jungle.
A little
It's
glimmer
too
in their
strong.
eyes.
Nerf.
Love is simply beauty crystallized.
I should have known. What was I thinking there? For one, I'll use this. And then two, I'll do this.
Bask in the glow. Blind them with our love. We must serve life.
How do you deal with invades counter jungle when you're so mana hungry? Get your blue buff, hopefully. Just a path to avoid it. I mean, or you just fight them, right? Just fight them, and if you can win them 1v1, then you beat them 1v1. If you don't, then, you know, if you don't beat them 1v1, then you hope you have a team or eyeballs, you know, because they can heavily invade you, right? Especially a coordinated invade. Taric is very, very weak to 2v1 invades, right? Where the jungler and the mid laner are collaborating or whatever, because Taric is extremely slow, right? He CCs himself on 3 abilities. He has no movement speed, no dashes, right? He's a very slow champion naturally, which means that whenever and he also uses his auto attacks constantly to reset to be useful. So any fight that he's about to take, he must commit. He must commit to any fight, or else he's just a body bag, right? That's kind of how he works. Do I want to go divine?
An aspect's work
Let's try divine.
never done.
Why not? I have such a nice item buy for divine.
We
I'll try
see
divine
beauty
thornmail
in
here.
the stars, and they see beauty in us.
Unstoppable.
Oh, I think the music stopped. All right.
Why is it always the ugly ones? Rest easy.
Shut down.
I may be merciful, but Targon isn't.
What champions do beat Taric between level 3 to 5? Elise. Olaf used to, but with current lethal, you beat Olaf.
Turret plating will soon fall.
Kindred's nearly impossible because you can't land your stun on him.
We must
Graves is
serve
a
life.
skill matchup. If you can get him to
best
use his dash
weapons
early and you
are
land stun, then you can beat him. But if you don't and he dashes your stun or flashes it well, then you lose against him. Any jungler that runs Ignite literally can beat Taric because Ignite Smite is not balanced. So if they have Ignite, then they have a really good chance of being able to
Truly
1v1.
see the
If not,
stars.
then
I
Taric can
climb.
win most matchups. Shaco, same thing. If he has Ignite, then, you know, it depends. Right, if you're full HP and he goes into you, like, you're probably still gonna win, but I guess that's hard to say. Shaco is actually pretty easy, especially if he doesn't have Ignite. If he doesn't have Ignite, you literally just wait for him to get out of his queue, right? Champions that go invisible are bad for Taric, but champions that only go invisible once aren't as bad as champions who go back into invisibility multiple times. Like, the difference between a Teemo invis or a Shaco invis is that they happen once, right? Whereas a Kali can go back into invis, a Kiana can go back into invis, right? Or like Kha'Zix are. These things are really bad for Taric because he needs to auto something to be effective. And if they're just weaving in and out of invisibility, then, you know, the champion that is based on auto attacks doesn't do shit.
Human life is fleeting. A mountain's life less so. Stars are eternal.
So you beat Lee. Lee is one of Taric's easiest matchups. Yes. Lee is AD, he jumps right to you and he just stands there autoing afterwards. Same thing with Vi, same thing with most tanks. Xin Zhao, Master Yi, if you know how to play it, at least.
Just as the mountain is eternal,
Ow.
so is hope.
This is just a BM. But I do actually need to recall.
Sometimes, life is worth dying for.
They may be tilted. Divine game? Yeah, I felt like going Divine. It could have been Gore. It could have been Moon. I just got so ahead. It's like, why not?
Once was.
Could have been either.
Nothing.
Well, whatever, I suppose.
You've got
I'll
to go.
just do this dragon and then the FN. Right.
A little something from Targon. Rest easy. The mountain's question is unique for each of us. Wrap their resolve.
Oh, whoops. Dude, poor Olaf mains. Low-key. The champ is actually not played at all now.
Bask in the glow. Clarity. The Protector speaks through me. Mind your step. Stand against them. We must serve life. Each life is open.
Oh wow, I'm 100% running it. Jesus. Well, guess what? You own a champion with like 10 million dashes and me with no movement speed. He basically beats me up. But Corky got it, so he got his gold reset. Oh, never mind.
Has destroyed a turret.
As long as they don't get that.
No, I didn't see stars.
Opinions on Talon. I'm a mid laner, but I swear I have like 20% win rate against that champ. I'm currently banning Talon. I'm currently banning Talon jungle. And it's not, once again, it's not even that Talon is a super hard counter to Taric. It's just that it's so effective and it's played so much that I decided to start banning it. I used to ban only Vayne. But it seems that even though I still think Vayne is kind of busted, the shield bow nerfs have actually made him played, or at least picked less.
A little
So,
something from Targon.
it's not like Vayne is still hard.
The mountain's mysteries are known. The stars were the question. I was the answer.
There it is.
Aced.
The fight never ends. Easy on the eyes. No time.
It's the basics you need to know if you want to start playing Taric jungle. E, auto, auto, W, auto, auto, Q, auto, auto until E's off cooldown. That's how you clear it. E, auto, auto, W, auto, auto, Q, auto, auto until E's off cooldown. you do this over and over again.
Stir one's heart.
Constantly. Just go into practice tool first before you do it. It gets harder the more attack speed you get. Your Q, your W, and your R all have small animations, and because of that, you can't hit a certain amount of attack speed, because if you do, then it's just too much to handle.
We must serve life.
It gets hard to manage all the attack speed that you get.
My heart is filled with starlight.
If you play things like Lee Sin or Silas, it'll feel similar, because you're constantly ability auto, ability auto.
Say hello to my little gems.
I mean, obviously, like, try to make sure that the fight is actually going to happen before pressing your R button. Good tip.
True gems.
Max your E,
in the absence
put 2 points in Q, but only 1 point right away, because you want it to be low on mana, because you're going to be spamming it a lot with your Q auto. So you want it on as low as possible for the mana cost. It's probably a medium jungler with medium difficulty. It's not crazy mechanics like Italy or, you know, I don't know, something with super high mechanics. But she's got TP. We just wait.
Gems first, don't they? Elegance never helped win a fight. It never helped.
The Yon just pieced out.
A little something from Targon.
Double kill. Victory.
Yon has had enough. Taric is hard countered, and I mean hard countered by various popular picks in the game, including but not limited to Vayne, Fiora, Anivia, Lilia, Morgana. Like, hell, anything that's AP and ranged is just difficult, right? Or what's another recommendation? Hey, look at my guide. Look at my Taric jungle guide. Look at my Taric jungle spreadsheet. Look at my YouTube. Look at my pathing, right? There's tons of tips that you can look into if you want to play Taric jungle. The means are there. We got a full Discord. Got a Discord full of Taric janglers, right? You want help? You wanna, hey, watch this video. I got this video on the state of Taric jungle and when to build what when and why things are good and why things are bad. Right.